All right, guys, Assalamu alaikum. Uh, my name is
So,
Muhammad Rabi
Salam.
Khan. Let me just begin this live demo class now. Okay, so I'm my name is full name is Muhammad Rabi Khan. I am CCI Routing and Switching Security Service Provider, and today I'm going to uh, give you the live CCNA demo class. Okay, which is the full name of this course is CCNA Routing and Switching, right? And the exam code is 200-301. So what is the agenda of today's class? So first of all, I'm going to introduce myself in the next upcoming slide, that who I am, what's my experience. And then we are going to discuss that who is this course for actually, right? Is this course for you or not? So this will help you to decide. Third, what you're going to learn in this course. So we are going to cover this also in this live class. Fourth, what jobs you can take once you pass the CCN exam. Fifth, what is CCNA? What are the prerequisites? Means, do you need to know any knowledge before you start the CCNA course? Then we're going to cover the exam topics of the CCNA course. And then we are going to talk about what is the total duration of this course, and then how to prepare for the exam. And the last, the most important question, which I mentioned over here, how much money you can make in this networking field, right? How much salary you can get in this field. This is really important for you guys. So what we have covered, that how much money you can make in Saudi Arabia, in Qatar, in Kuwait, in Bahrain. So we're going to cover this in the last. Then I'm going to conclude the live webinar class. The second thing, you don't need to record this meeting, or you don't need to make any notes, because I'm going to share this presentation with you, okay, in the over the email. So you will get this presentation in the email. Second, there will be uh, just a minute. Let me in. Okay, so there will be live question and answers. So you are, allowed to ask any questions at the end of the class. I'm going to answer all the queries, right? So let me finish this live class, which will take around half an hour. Then you can, if you have any questions, you can start asking me. So having said that, let us begin with the introduction. So as you can see myself, you can see I'm the same person, in the video, in this picture. So who am I? So as I told you, my full name is Muhammad Ramiz Khan. I'm an electronic engineer by profession, and I'm CCA certified in routing, switching, security, and service provider. So just to let you know what is CCI, so in Cisco, we have three kinds of certification. The first one is the CCNA, which is the associate level. Second one is the professional level, which is CCNP, and third one is the expert level, which is CCI. So I have three expert certifications in routing, switching, security, and service provider. Plus, I have more than 15 plus years of experience in the network industry. So during my career, I worked on positions. So I started my career as a network implementation engineer. So what was my role and responsibility in as a network implementation engineer? So I used to work on the projects. I used to take the network equipment with me on the customer side, install it, power it up, configure it. Okay, and once the site is up, once the network is working, so I go on to the next site in the project. Second, I also worked as a pre-sales engineer. Now, what is the responsibility of pre-sales engineer? So, for example, if there is a customer who wants to make a new network in his building, right? So what he will do, he will send his requirement as a tender, right, in the newspaper or in any other channel, right? So as a pre-sales engineer, you're going to visit that customer, collect his requirements, do the site survey, and based on the requirement, you're going to propose a solution with a price to the customer, right? So that is the responsibility of pre-sales engineer. So I worked on that position also. Then I worked as a level 3 network operations engineer. If you heard about Mobily in Saudi, right? So I used to work as a level 3 network operations engineer. So what is network operations? So big companies like the telcos, Mobily, STC, and the banks, for example, also Bank Al Bilad as an example, they run their network 24 by 7, right? So means they cannot afford to lose their network, right? So their network keep running 24 by 7. But how do they make sure that their network runs smoothly without any problem? So they have a network operations center where a team of network engineers work in 3 different shifts. Okay, morning, day, night, 24 by 7, right? And they monitor and any problem in the network and they fix it immediately. So there are 3 levels in the network operations: level 1, level 2. Level 1 is the basic level, the junior engineers. Level 2 is the experience, and level 3 is the expert, right? So I work as a level 3 network operations engineer. Then I work as a services team lead. So as a services team lead, I used to work on big projects with a team of technicians and engineers. And now my last job was I was working as a network planning and designing chief engineer in Mobile, right? So this was my last job. So this is all about me. One last thing, I used to work as just a minute, yeah. So I used to teach also CCNA course as a CCNA instructor for more than 4+ years also during my career. So I train more than 100 students in Saudi Arabia, and they already passed the CCNA exam also, and it helped them also to to excel in their career. So this was my brief introduction. Now let's move on to the next topic, that is this course really for you, and who should do this course. So this is really important for you. So if you're a person and you have zero knowledge about the networking and IT field and you want to begin your career in this field, then this course is for you, right? So this course basically it will help you to start your career in the IT and networking. Second, the college students, the university students, undergraduate students, and the fresh graduates who have just recently completed their university degree and they want to get a detailed idea about the IT and the networking field and about its future potential, that is a good field or not, right? So, so this course is going to help them also. Third, the people, the engineers, the entry-level IT engineers who are already working in the networking field and they want to grow their career, to the next level in the field of networking. So this course is going to help them a lot. Also, if you're working as a system engineer, as an IT administrator, cloud engineer, network security engineer, and IT desktop engineer, but you don't have, for example, network and switching infrastructure knowledge, how the network works, how traffic flows into the network end to end, and how to troubleshoot the basic network problems. So if you don't know this, so then this course is going to help you to understand these missing parts, right? And it will allow you to excel in your career. So now let's move on to the next slide. So what are you going to learn in this course? So this is really important for you. So this course basically it covers all the exam topics of CCNA 200-301 exam, right? So I'm going to teach you all the technology topics with practical labs, which are covered in this CCNA 200-301 exam. This is the exam code, and which will enable you also to pass the CCNA exam. Okay, so second, this course is going to make you confident in network and security technology, routing and switching technology, wireless technology, IP services, network automation, and programmability, right? So once you complete this course, you will be able to set up, configure, and troubleshoot real-world networks, right? In packet tracer program, it's a program basically which help you to, you know, draw the network and configure it. And also GNS3 is a tool which help you to, configure the networks and, test the networks right before you implement it. So also you're going to learn in this course how the real world network works, right? So in this course, one of the most important point, you're also going to learn the different career options in the networking field. For example, what kind of jobs you can take and why you must pursue your career in this field. Now, my commitment in this course is that this course is going to make you from zero to hero in the networking field. So if you have zero knowledge about the networking field, but once you complete this course, you will become a shining hero or shining star in the networking field. So this is my commitment with you, and it will help you to take your career to the next level. Now let's move on. Now, this is very important, right? What jobs you can take once you pass the CCNA exam and you become CCNA certified engineers. So what kind of jobs you can take? So a CCNA certified candidate can work on the following job roles. You can start your career as an entry level network engineer. All right. So means as entry level network engineers, you join as a junior network engineer. You start to work on the projects, go in the field. You can also work as a help desk technician or desktop support engineer. So what is the role of desktop support engineer? Now you can see now every company has a network, right? Just a minute, yeah. So every company has a network, which is and there are computers connected with the network, printers connected with the network, IP phones connected with the network, right? But as an employee, if you have a problem in your PC and it's not working on the network, a server is not working in the network, so who's going to support you, right? So there is every company has a desktop support engineer, an engineer who helps you to connect your machine or your computer with the network, right? And if there is a problem, he is going to fix it. So that is the role of desktop support engineer. So you can take the desktop support engineer job as a CCNA after passing CCNA exam, and same thing the help desk technician do, right? Third, you can also work as a network support technicians, means on the existing networks where we have some problems fine tuning. So who supports if something is not working in the network? The network support technicians, right? So you can take this job role also. The fourth one is the network administrator. Now, what is the network administrator? As you know, every company these days has their own network, has their own small data center, own servers, right, where they are hosting the website. So their database servers, right, and managing the complete employee network, right? So who's responsible to manage that network, manage those servers? So this is the responsibility of network administrator, right? So as a network administrator, you manage the complete network. So once you pass the CCNA exam, you can also, take this role as a network administrator. Fifth, you can also work as a network implementation engineer. So what a network implementation engineer does, he works on projects. He goes to the project sites in the field, take the network equipment with him, install it, power it up, configure it, right, and make the network work. So this is the responsibility of network implementation engineer. So what I suggest personally that if you're starting your career in networking, it's better to start as a network implementation engineer because you're going to learn a lot. Now, sixth, you can also work as a network pre-sales engineer, which is also called as a design engineer. As I told you that if a customer is building a new network in his building, and or maybe a big university, right, is building a new network, right? So they what they will do, they will make an RFP, send the requirement as a tender, right? So you as a pre-sales engineer, you visit that customer, collect his requirement, do all the site surveys, right? And then based on the requirements, you come back, you design a network, and you propose a solution, okay, to the customer with a price. So this is the responsibility of the network pre-sales engineer or design engineer. Seventh, you can also work as, just a moment, hold on. Yeah, you can also work as a network operations engineer. As I told you, the big companies, they have the big network, and they're managing that big network with the help of the operations center. So in the operations center, they have a full team of engineers working 24 by 7 in three different shifts: morning, evening, night. So you can also join that network operations center and you can work as a network operations engineer. The last one is network resident engineer. So what is the responsibility of network resident engineer? Now on big projects, in big networks, right? For example, you work 1 or 2 years on the project to complete a project, right? So once that project is completed, so as a part of the contract, you stay with the customer, right? To fine tune the network and to do the knowledge transfer, to train the customer, right? And tell him about his network. So that is the responsibility of network resident engineer. Means you reside with the network, you live with the customer, right? So so this is the responsibility of network resident engineer. So why I have listed down all these job roles, because in the on the internet, on the LinkedIn or in newspapers, you will see the job posts with these titles. So you must understand what is the role and responsibility of each of these job role. So you will feel confident that you can apply to this job role as a CCNA certified engineer, right? So you can take 8 different kind of jobs after you pass the CCNA exam. Now let's move on to the next slide. Now, hold on. All right. Okay. Now let us learn about what is CCNA, all right, and why we are all here to learn about CCNA. So CCNA stands for Cisco Certified Network Associate, which is a certification-based learning program developed by Cisco Systems Company, right? So what is the advantage of CCNA certification? It proves that you have working knowledge of the IT network industry, right? So also it validates that you have the right skill to manage the today's most advanced network, right? So once you pass the CCNA exam, so you become certified, so which will help your employer to know that you have the skill to run the network, right? To manage the network. So as I mentioned, when you certify, you're the living proof that you can manage the businesses and you can meet the market demands of the networking field, right? So this is, about CCNA. Now let's move on. Now let's learn what is prerequisites. What do you need any prior knowledge to start the CCNA course? So the answer is no. This is a beginner level course and it does not require you to have any kind of prior knowledge of networking. So if you are starting as a fresh in this field, you're coming from another career, you don't know anything about networking. So see, you can join the CCNA course without any problem because this is a beginner level course. It will teach you about the networking, right? So once you pass your CCNA exam, your Cisco certification is will be valid for 3 years. So every 3 years you have to renew it by giving the exam, right? So you can give the CCNA or you can give the next exam, which is CCNB, right? To maintain the certification. So now let's move on and learn more about what is CCNA certificate. So the CCNA exam basically Last time it got updated in on 24 Feb 2020. And before that, what used to happen before 2020, the old CCNA, it used to have 10 different technology tracks for CCNA. For example, they used to have separate CCNA for routing switching, separate CCNA for security, separate security CCNA exam for wireless, right? So they removed all and they combined all of them into one single track, right? Which you can see over here, CCNA. So this is the associate level, and you can see the career path, certification path for CCNA. So CCN is the associate level. You can see the next level, if you want to grow your career, it is CCNP, which is professional level. Then the expert level, you can take CCI, right, which is CCI Enterprise Infrastructure. You can also take CCI in Wireless, right? So these are the different career paths, right, which you can take. Now, so we understand now what is CCNA. We all understand this, right? But who is Cisco and why we are following a Cisco learning program? So first of all, what I want to tell you that Cisco is the world's biggest pioneer in designing, manufacturing, and selling network equipment. So in 2021, so Cisco global market share was 41%, means all around the world, all the network hardware which was installed in 2021, 40% of them belongs to Cisco, which means the Cisco engineer are high in demand, because if there is a Cisco network, for sure the business will need a Cisco engineer to configure it and manage it, right? So that's why you will find the Cisco certified people are valuable all around the world, right? And you can find the CCN related jobs or CCNP jobs everywhere around the world, even in your home country, right? So then you can see the comparison with the other vendors. For example, Huawei, it has a global market share of 10% in the network industry. HPE has 5%, Juniper has 3%, right? Others, different smaller ones have 33%, right? Okay, so now let's move on. But still, I think you might have a question that why we are following Cisco learning program. Okay, we all agree Cisco is the world's biggest pioneer, right? In manufacturing and selling network equipment, but still why we are following Cisco learning program. So Cisco is also world's biggest pioneer in developing the best learning material for network technologies. Why? Because Cisco spends a lot of money in developing the learning material for networking technologies. So that's why you will find the best learning material always recommended from Cisco, right? Even other companies like HP and Huawei, they also recognize Cisco certification. So if you are a Cisco certified engineer, CCNA certified, you can also work for HP and Huawei and they will recognize your certification. In fact, they will allow you to become their certified engineer by passing one of the small exam. That's it. But they will accept your Cisco certification. Now, let's learn about what is inside CCNA course. What exam topics we are going to cover. So we are going to cover 6 different chapters, right? Number 1, network fundamentals. Number 2, network access. Number 3, IP connectivity. Number 4, IP services. Number 5, security fundamentals. Number 6, automation and programmability, right? And the complete name of this course is Cisco CCNA Routing Switching Exam 2.0, and exam code is 200-301. Now let's move on. So in this course, we are going to also help you to prepare and pass the exam. So we are going to teach you technologies also. So you will learn about the technologies for of networking. Also, we are going to help you to prepare and pass for the exam. How? I have included 600 plus practice questions in this course, right? And I have, included quiz for each section with answer, right? So this is going to help you, right, to pass the exam. And I'm periodically updating those quiz questions in this course, right, in this online course. So this is the reason, our students have a high passing rate of CCNA. Now let's move on. So how long it is going to take you to complete this course? So it is a 28 hours of course, right? The complete duration of this course is 28 hours, which includes 18 hours of theory or technology lectures and 9 hours of practical labs. So total it will take you 28 hours to complete this course, right? Now the most important question which comes in everyone's mind, right? How much money I can make as a CCNA certified engineer in networking field, right? So what we're going to learn that how much salary you can get in Saudi Arabia, in Kuwait, in Qatar, in Bahrain, in the networking field. So let's begin that how much money you can make in Saudi Arabia. So, okay. So as a CCNA certified engineer on an entry level, once you pass the CCNA exam, on an average, you can get a salary of from 7,000 to 8,000 Saudi riyals per month. So this is an average, right? Now, once you grow in your career and once you pass the CCNP exam and you have already 3 to 4 years of experience in the networking field, you can easily earn about from 10,000 to 12,000 Saudi riyals per month on an average, right? And every second network engineer who has this, he is easily earning this salary today. So if you have your friend in the networking field, you can ask them and they can confirm you that they're getting this salary easily. Now, once you grow further your career and once you have more than 8 plus of good experience, 8 plus years of good experience in the networking field, you can easily make from 20,000 to 30,000 Saudi Riyal per month salary. So you can easily earn 20,000 to 30,000 Saudi Riyal salary per month if you are a CCA certified engineer. So this is how much money you can make in Saudi Arabia KSA. Now let's move on and know in Qatar, for example, how much money you can make in the networking field. So as a CCNA certified engineer where you don't have any experience, you can make around from 6,000 to 7,000 Qatari riyals per month as a salary. So once you become CCNP certified and you gain some experience of 3 to 4 years, good experience, you can easily earn a salary of 8,000 to 10,000 Qatari riyals per month on an average. Once you become CCA certified and once you gain more than 8 years of experience, you can easily earn a monthly salary of 23,000 to 25,000 Qatari riyals per month on an average. Now let's move on. In Kuwait, how much money you can earn in the networking field. So a CCNA entry level network engineer, he can earn around 500 Kuwaiti dinar per month salary. 500 as a number looks very small, but Kuwait currency is very strong, right? You know this. One Kuwaiti dinar, I think, is equivalent to more than 12 reals, right? CCNP, if you are CCNP certified and if you have 4 years of experience, you can easily earn about 750 Kuwaiti dinar per month. As a CCA certified engineer with 8 plus years of experience, you can easily make from 1,300 to 1,700 Kuwaiti dinar per month on an average as a salary. Now let's learn how much money you can make in Bahrain, right? So just let me bring some water. Hold on, please. Now, how much money you can earn in Bahrain? as a CCNA, you can make 500 Bahraini dinar per month, okay, as a salary. And also, Bahraini dinar is very strong currency. One Bahraini dinar is equal to 10 Saudi riyals. Second, as a CCNP certified engineer, and if you have gained 40 years of experience, you can easily make 850 Bahraini dinar salary per month on an average. As a CCI with 8 plus years of experience, you can easily make around 1600 to 2400 Bahraini dinar per month as a salary. So this was all about the salaries in Saudi, Qatar, Kuwait, Bahrain, right? So this gave you a clear idea, right? So at which salary you're going to start and up to what salary you can get maximum in this field. So this will tell you how much potential this field has, right? So for sure, it has a lot of potential. You can make a lot of money, but you have to keep growing yourself. You have to keep uh, going to the next level. After CCNA, you can go to CCNP and you can go to CCI then, right? And work on good projects. This is what I recommend. Now, what is the conclusion of this course? So let's conclude this live class. So my commitment is that this CCNA course, it is going to help you to build actual hands-on networking skill. So it's not a theoretical course. It's not basic knowledge. Basically, it is building an actual networking skill in you once you complete this course. Second, my commitment with you is that I'm going to support you till you pass CCNA exam, right? So those students who purchase this course, so I'm going to support them till they pass the CCNA exam, right? Third, every week I'm going to conduct 1 hour live question and answer session, right? For those students who have purchased my course, and once they start listening to the lectures, right? We do lectures, and if they have any queries, so they can ask me any questions every week. So I will have a session every week, 1 hour live session where I can answer the all the queries of the students, right? The fourth value which I'm going to add means I'm going to enhance your resume. Now, once you have passed the CCNA exam, what you will do for sure, you will start looking for a job, right? And the first thing you will do is you're going to create a CV, right, or resume. But is your resume or CV good enough to get a job? Is it good enough to get you a job interview call? So I'm going to help you to enhance your resume or CV for the networking field, right? So it will make sure that you get an interview call. So once you get an interview call, I'm also going to help you how to prepare for the interview, right? What are the tips and tricks? So this will help you to secure a job. So again, so I'm committing 4 things with you. My course is going to build the networking skill. Second, I'm going to support you till you pass the exam. Third, I'm going to answer all your queries every week in the 1 hour live question answer session. Fourth, I'm going to enhance your CV, right, for the networking field once you pass the exam. Fifth, I'm going to help you to prepare for the interview for the networking, so which will help you to get a job. So starting from the course till you get a job, right? So my support and commitment is there with you. So if this course, if this introduction inspires you and motivates you to join networking field, then this course is for you. And how you can join this course? You can join this course today by using this below link, right? So once you click on this link, you can join the course, right? So it will take you to my sales page where you can buy this course and start your course immediately because it's an online recorded course. So, and for a limited time, I have created a coupon which is 5 off. So once you purchase the course. Before purchasing, just apply this coupon code 5 off. It will give you a discount. So the total price of the course will become $20, right? So $20 is 20 US dollars, which is around, I think, 80 reals, Saudi reals, right? So this is the price of the course. And if you face any problem, you can contact me on WhatsApp on this number, 435016883, right? +61, yeah, because I'm living in, working in Australia. So, I'm a trainer, global trainer, where I operate from Australia because I recently moved over here. So this is this is the coupon code which is going to, help you to get the discount. Also, my same course, CCNA course, is already listed on Udemy. I think some of you are all already familiar with Udemy. So in Udemy, if you go to CCNA, if you search CCNA on second page, you will, or third page, you will find my course. And I have a rating of 4.4 over there with 103 comments, and I have more than 4,000 students over there, right? And I have, posted some images of the good reviews I got from the students over there. So So my course is already, a well-known course on Udemy. So this is not something new which you're going to purchase. It's already a well-known successful course on Udemy. The reason, I'm selling this on Teachable, so I can add more value with you, right? So if you purchase course using this link, right? So I'm going to give you more support in passing the exam, in in preparing for the exam, and for the resume enhancement. I'm going to improve your CV and how to prepare for job interviews, right? And every week I will have live 1 hour question and answer session with you guys. So this you will not get in Udemy, but if you buy the course from here, you will get all these value added services, right? So that's it. This was all about this course. So if you have any questions, guys, you are feel free to ask. I will just start the question and answer session. Just hold on right now. Now, if you see over here, okay, on the right side, you will see Slido, means where you can ask your question. Also, you can ask the question in the chat window. I will answer those, and I can unmute you also. Yeah. Yeah, so now you can see now question and answer open session. So once you click, you can ask me any questions, or you can either raise your hand, I can unmute you, and you can ask me any question. Any questions, guys, so far? Yes, guys, can you hear me? Is there any question from your side? You can raise your hand. You can see on the bottom, and I will unmute you so you can ask questions. What is the class time? Fulak share. Yeah. So Fulak, basically this is an online course. So I have recorded lectures and recorded lab practicals. So what you can do, you can do this course, attend this course directly from the lectures. And if you have any query, you can come back to me, and in the live class question and answer session, you can ask me anything. Yeah. Yes, like I have unmuted you. You can ask me any question.
Yes, it is okay because I am working network field already as a technician. So
Or
that's why I asking the time. What is the time? Maybe you are giving the training online. Okay, it's okay. Understand.
yeah, so every week on Sunday, for example, 8 p.m., I will do the live class, which will answer all your queries. So because of the online course, you have the flexibility. You can, do the course, take the video lectures whenever you're free. And if you have any query, you can come back to me every week in the live question and answer session. You can ask me anything, right?
Okay, thanks. It's clear.
Yeah, clear, right? Okay, someone asked me that CCNA course will cover Cisco switch and HP Aruba switch configuration. Now, just let me answer that. Aruba, yeah, is one of the networking vendor also. So the switching technology is same, right? All the vendors, because the switching technology is standard, it's open standard, means all the vendors have the same switching technologies, but the ways to configure it is a little bit different. So this course is basically is going to teach you the switching technology, and it will help you to configure that switching technology in Cisco devices. So once you learn this technology, once you learn how to implement this on Cisco, it's on Aruba it will be very easy for you. It will become very easy. Why? Because these commands are slightly different, but the concept is same, right? Even sometimes the commands are pretty much similar. So it will help you a lot. So I think this answers the anonymous question. The third question the Ali Raza is asking me, this is the practicals course, so how we can do practice? This is a good question. So there are two tools available which are already included in this course. One is Cisco Packet Tracer and second one is GNS. So in Cisco Packet Tracer tool and the GNS tool, you can do the practical labs, okay, on your own. And if you need any help, you can come back to me in live question and answer, right? So because the technology has improved a lot, you can simulate the lab or emulate the actual lab on your laptop. And you can do the practical one on your laptop, which is just like working in the real field, right? Okay, Muhammad Doka is asking me how much is the CCNA exam fee? This is a good question. So I can answer this. Hold on just a minute. Let me make sure it is the correct one. So it costs you means once you go and register for the exam, it costs you $300, right? You need to pay $300 for to register for the exam. Once you pass the exam, you get the CCNA certificate from Cisco company. But most of the time, if you're already working in an IT company or in the networking field, your company will pay this fees. Once you pass the exam, you go take the receipt to your company. They're going to uh, reimburse the fees to you because you did this course for that company, right? So the exam fees is $300, yes, and it is paid by your company if you're already working in the networking field. Any other questions, guys? So I have answered all the questions, from Ali Raza, from Mohammad Doka, Lakshir, Ali Raza, yeah. Ali, yeah, I'm trying to unmute you right now. Can you tell me what is your question? You have raised your hand from long time. Yes, Ali, you are unmuted right now. Can you ask
Yes,
what's your
sir.
question?
Are you fine?
Yeah,
Yeah, actually, I hear you. So your technique and your way of conveying knowledge is good. So I will be try my best, inshallah, to register this course, and inshallah, I will be very willing to do that. So inshallah.
sure, sure. And please feel free to ask me any questions. So uh, I will, if you have any more questions, let me show you the course learning page. Hold on. Okay, so let me share the content again with you. So you can see my screen. Hold on. I will share my screen with you guys right now. You can see my screen, guys, right? So, oops, yeah. So if you can see my screen, if you see this is the link, right? So once I click on this link by pressing the control button, it will take you to the course landing page. So this is my course landing page, Rachi Network, Cisco CCNA certification. You will find all the introduction about the course, right? You can also see uh, the uh, the introduction video about this course. What I will do, I will copy paste this link. I will share with you the chat window for with you guys. Hold on. Okay, so with everyone, so you can go and check yourself right now. Okay, and the promo code is once you are buying, so you can apply this code, so which will give you a further discount. So the total cost of this course will become 20 US dollars, I think, which is less than 80 Saudi riyals, right? So once you go, you can see the complete syllabus of this course. So you can see the brief introduction. There are some free videos also in the introduction where I have given my profile, what is reader's study, what is CCNA, what jobs you can take. I have covered the same topics in the webinar. Then you can see the chapters and their videos. You can click on start and do and take the lecture. So chapter one is complete theory. There are no practical labs, and you can see also the quizzes. Right, I have included the quizzes also in each section. The quiz for IP subnetting. Right. So this is if you want to see more chapters starting from chapter 2, you have labs plus theory also. So if you go down, you can see lab 1, right? Lab 2, lab 3, lab 4. So you can start these labs, lab 5. So in each chapter, I have, 7 or 8 labs. So you can go down chapter 3, you can find the topics and also the labs. So just go through it. You can find the complete syllabus over there also. This is my profile. So once you, and what you're going to learn. So once you go to the bottom, so then you will find, right? This is the price of this course, $24.99. But once you apply the promo code, the price should become $20, right? So I have mentioned, so whoever purchases this course, in addition to this, you will get the CCNA quiz practice exam, which is there. My support till you pass the exam, 1 hour question and answer live session every week, job interview preparation tips, CV review and optimization, and I will support you till you get a job in networking field, right? So once you click on enroll now, it will take you to the page where you can pay the course, right? So what you can do, apply the coupon code here. You can see over here, you can see the price is 24.99. So if I apply the coupon code over here, 5 off, apply, then it will become $22. This is for me because since I'm in Australia, that is tax for me, right? But I think it will be $20 for you. So then you can put your email address, okay, and you can click on this, and then you can put your payment information, billing address, and then you can click on buy now. So once you buy, you can immediately start. It will take you immediately to the course syllabus page where you can start learning each and every video, right? So any questions, guys? Any questions so far? So let me stop sharing. Yeah, you can raise your hand if you have any questions. Please feel free to ask. So again, I have pasted this course link over here in the chat window. You can see everyone. If you can see the chat window, you can see this, and you can see the promo code also over there. Let me see any more questions. Yeah, there is one more question in CCN examination. What is the criteria or passing the rate on it? Is there a practical exam also? Yes. So in the CCNA examination, yeah, you get the theory questions. It's basically multiple choice questions, then drag and drop questions, and plus practical exam also. So practical exam is also on the laptop, on the computer. You click on the device and you start configuring over there, right? So how much marks you need to pass the exam? You need 80% marks to pass this exam. This is where, that's why I have included the quizzes for you. That's why I'm going to support you. So before you register for the exam, I want you to tell me the date, on which date you're planning to give. So I will make sure that all the questions in the quizzes are up to date, which will help you to pass the exam. And once you have prepared 100% for the exam, then only go for register for the exam, because the passing rate, minimum passing rate requirement is 80%. You must score 80% marks to pass this exam, right? Is there any other questions, guys? So if you don't want to, you can type in the chat window also if you have any questions, or in the audience question and answer. So after this, yeah, what you can do, guys. So we will be sending a thank you email once this session ends, which will contain the course link. It will contain this presentation file, which I just showed to you, and also you can, so you will have the presentation file, which will cover which will show you everything which I have covered in this live class. So, and plus, once you purchase the course, every week I'm going to conduct in the evening time for sure, because I know you guys are working in the field. So 8 p.m. is the standard time. I think 8 p.m. I will schedule a class every week, maybe on Sunday, for those students who have purchased the course. If they have any query, if they don't understand anything, you can come back to me and ask me over there, so I will explain to them. So it is going to be every week, 1 hour class. Yeah. So you can raise your hand if any one of you has more questions to ask. I will unmute you so you can easily ask me any questions. Yeah. All right, guys. I think there are no more questions right now, and I think the I have answered all of your questions. So I will give you 2 more minutes. So if you have any more questions, you feel free to ask. And after that, I will end this session, and you will get a welcome email. So I will make sure that the quizzes are up to date, which can help you to pass the exam. If there are new questions, I'm going to share with you.
Okay.
All right. But again, so which you can
Yeah, yeah.
justify right in the field. Once you go for a job interview, once you go to the site, you must feel confident to configure the technology. So
Okay.
just passing the exam alone will not help. You must have the skill also. So first build the skill, then go for the exam.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, guys. Is there any more question? So Mazen, Hasnan, Mustafa, Muhammad Doka, Faisal, Kannan, Olesh, Mazen Fati Muhammad, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. So I'm going to sign off in, more in 1 minute. So then I will send you the welcome email. And you are more than welcome to ask any question. You have my number mentioned in the presentation. You can WhatsApp me if you have any more query. So you can ask me over there also if you like.